Hi everyone, today I'm going to be showing you a new Pointe shoe that I'm trying out. So this is it. This is the Sansha Debutante, also the D101 in the Sansha catalog. It is kind of billed as a student shoe. It has a traditional paste box like most other Pointe shoes. It does have a plastic shank in it, kind of similar to a Gainer Minden, but it's definitely not that kind of like high-tech shoe like a Gainer is supposed to be. So we're just giving this shoe a try. I am still liking my Grishko Novas. I think they're doing well for me. However, now with Nutcracker rehearsals, I'm doing Pointe almost every day of the week, and I've noticed that my pinky bunion is starting to get a little bigger and a little more sore. So I've been having a little bit more pain in my shoes, and my local dance floor store had a branch store in another city, and that store closed. So they're bringing all the stock from that store down to my local store. So they brought down these shoes, and I had never even seen these shoes before, and I thought I knew, every shoe they had over there. So when I saw this shoe, I thought, okay, I really want to try this, just something new, something different, and these shoes are really, really cheap. So my Novas usually retail like 75 to 90, depending on where and when and what. These guys, the highest I've ever seen them anywhere is 60. And that's before any kind of discount, any kind of anything. So I got this shoe for like under 50 bucks, which is absolutely astonishing in the world of Pointe shoes. So I thought, okay, cheap shoe, looks good. I'm gonna definitely give this a try. So some of the attributes of this shoe, so I've been holding it sideways, are that it has a relatively tapered-ish box. The Sansha catalog describes this as a square box. I have absolutely no clue why, because this is pretty tapered. The size of this is a 5 wide. I'm a little confused by that because my foot is not wide. It's actually quite narrow, but this shoe is just incredibly, incredibly tapered, and you can see here the crown is pretty low, kind of like the glisse. I think this shoe is like a direct cross between a Grishko 2007 and a Capriccio glisse, which are like the two most polar opposite shoes on the planet, and they've come together into this awesome little thing. So the wing here is kind of medium to low. I'm okay with that because my bunions have been sore. I like the low wing because it doesn't hurt, but I can see my bunions through it, so it's not awesome all the time, but it's still pretty darn comfortable. It has this really soft lining that's kind of like a felt material, and it's squishy, so that's pretty comfy. The only thing about these that is not comfortable is the heel. I have no idea why. It's just hitting me in a new place, in a new weird place, and I'm getting little blisters on my heel from where the heel part of the shoe is hitting me. But that's not a complete deal breaker. The thing I'm loving the most is that this is a gigantic platform, even larger than my Novas, even almost as large as on the glisse. So that is great, because in Nutcracker this year I'm doing like the toy soldier dance. They're doing it very advanced and crazy this year with lots and lots of balances on point, marching on point, turning on point, all that stuff. There's like you go up on point and never come down basically. So this giant platform is doing awesome for that. I've already worn these to rehearsal, and they're like hardly even dirty, so I don't know, some kind of like supersonic, non-staining fabric here. It's pretty awesome. I have heard some things from other dancers that Sanchas are like low quality shoes, not the greatest shoe, it's a cheap shoe, it's a practice shoe. I'm not finding any issue with this. It feels just about the same quality as the other Pointe shoes I've had, maybe not quite as beautiful and pristine as my Grishkos, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with this shoe, and I am liking it pretty well, and I think I'm going to keep wearing it through rehearsals, and I might even perform in this shoe. So right now it is not replacing my Grishko. I don't know if I like this better than my Grishko yet because I've only had it for a few classes, but so far this is looking pretty promising, and I'm liking it a lot. So that's another shoe I'm going to add to my kind of usual shoes along with my Grishko, at least for right now. So that's the Sansha Debutante SAD 101.